Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. My name is Mr. Singh. Ticker symbol NIO. One of our favorite stocks and one of my best favorite stocks that I am invested on, and I'm excited about this company. Right, I have been trading with the highs, in actually the lows when we had on $2 and the highs of $50. And I understand some of you guys over here for long run, and some here for the swing traders or day traders, and also some it's just something is good to look at. News is a very interesting company where the cars in China and in Europe, and they just go in like a car wash in America, and they get car washed, right? But in Neo, it goes and your batteries get swapped, right? It is faster and quicker and easy than charging a EV vehicle, which takes up to a full charge of a Tesla around 25 to 30 minutes. Very interesting, right? And and that's something I wanted to share with you guys, how important this industry of EV, and especially how Neo has came up with a brilliant idea. Just imagine in America where there's no gas station and all gas station changes into a battery swap station. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but just imagine if it ever happens and how the Neo is going to be profitable in America, right? Okay, that's a subject for another day. But let's talk about how our favorite stock did today, and I want to talk about the profitability of Neo. So today opened up pretty much same as where we closed, and at 914, 912, and came below of 595. Made some headways, but not so much volume and momentum where we see a high. We went high of 616, but we kind of stayed in the range, right? Kind of flat. Around the WAP is acted as a support, and it was time and time was 60-day and 20-day, 60-day, and my 200-day was acting as a resistance, then support, resistance, and support. Was just a boring day. But not so much of boring there, because when we kind of closed, you can see high of 660. Some options go to expedite, and then kind of flattened at about 617. Before I talk on the technical side, key things I wanted to share with you guys was Neo's part two profitability. That's what's holding us, folks. And in trailing 12 months, end of September 30th, Neo has lost 21 billion in yen, and that's about $3.2 billion on revenue, uh, and about 54 billion in yen, right? So it's about 39 cents in loss for every dollar of sales. So that's pretty huge. That's a lot, right? What's holding is because of the recession is pretty much booming around in China. There's prices are high, and the demand has kind of been okay. It used to be great, but now it's kind of like okay because so much competitive in the market, expand neatly, and obviously Tesla, where Tesla has reduced the huge price cut in China to kind of destroy their um, competitors, right? Like Neo, Lee, expand, and uh, they are struggling to survive. All right, I'm being honest, right? This Neo is struggling to survive, but I'm gonna tell you why Neo is more better than any other company, and is gonna hang and gonna go neck to neck, pound for pound, right, with Tesla, is because they have a good investment background, right? So they have key investors that are really involved with Neo, and they have known the future, right? Now, no, no, man, I'm not saying known the future, but they know how the future is going to play out. Getting, you know, share from investors like from Abu Dhabi, right? Investors, they have multi-million billionaires pretty much in Emirates and Abu Dhabi, and they are very heavily invested. They didn't do offer stock offering, because if they have done the stock offering, the stock price will be sitting around at about $3 right now, or even lower than that. I'm very excited they didn't do that, and they went to the route of doing that because they believe other investors who have taken a lot of hit, who had already invested in Neo, they would have made them pull out and to show their shares, and this stock will be sitting in the pennies right now, which we definitely don't want to see that. So a very good business management by Mr. Lee William that have done it, and kind of shown the future and the path of where Neo is heading. Right? Granted, there's a huge loss on that. Also, then article came about Neo becoming a $1 trillion our stock is in the vehicle margin is fallen to 11% on Q3 of 2023 and the peak of 20%. In 2020, Tesla automotive margin was down a considerable of 18% compared to it. So every EV is taking a hit. They're finding each other, right? And the difference between Tesla quarterly profit was 1.6 billion, where NIO's profit was operating loss is about 664 million. So that's something they got to tap up on their low hanging fruit, as such as operating costs, and it comes with operating in loss happens with your operating cost, right? So your cost is how much it is taking to make an neo car. So it is something they have to minimize and control on that, because if your cost is low, your revenue is it's great, right? You're gonna have a very high 10 or profit. But if your cost is high, you're making revenue, but it offsets it, you are not making a lot of money for, and which kind of limited for your growth and expansion in down to the road, right? Europe is one of the big places that Neo has moved in, and they are growing, but which this has limiting in that, right? So investing like big companies like that, it usually does that, where it gives you a limited option on let's give a limited option of growth because you don't have a cash flow sitting on your bank. Um, let's talk about our 5 day. What are we looking at it, folks? I'm not going to waste your time. I know it is a very long day of trading yesterday for me, especially. Started late, but it was good. Couple of day trades and nothing too shabby. So 5 days. What are we looking at it? We time and time. We test our favorite number, $6.65. We break through the 5 week time. We didn't do anything. 1 month. We're still looking at it, which is kind of some sort of an uptrend, not so confirmation yet. And the reason it is because I'll show you quickly why I am saying that it is an uptrend, some sort of an uptrend. We can clearly see it right here, right? The good thing is about it, and this is the reason, we are trading above our 60-day on a 1 month chart. Just wanted to confirm, folks, on a 60-day, which is sitting at $6.11, but $6.48, and my favorite $6.65 is a very key resistance to break, because that was a big one right here. This is not what I'm just made up. You can see time right here and here. When we came close to that, we rejected. So what we got to keep an eye is stay up here and go test of 645 between, go breakout at $6.64 and go test of 665 and hold. Once he does that, it's a confirmation uptrend. The good thing is that we're trading, there's some volume picking up, right? Slowly, not too high, not too heavy. RSI is pointing up, so it is a sign of going up, uptrend. Still confirmation yet. We kind of consolidated over here and kind of having that uptrend. And on our 3 month chart, this is where we're gonna break 620, right? That's we're gonna break it out. Once we break out 620, 665 is our next one on that. So, folks, I know it is nothing too shabby, right? On year to date, you can clearly see that our the bears are disappearing right now. The RSI is kind of flat, and everything is still not curving where I'm want to see it, but it's becoming a little flat right here on the year to date chart. Overall, I like what I see in terms of chart, in terms of NIO's investment down to the road, right? And how they are surviving and still profitable on that. That's very key on that, which is EV sector is not going to be down for so many months, right? Over 6 months. It's not. It's about, China is getting there, it is, close to a recession. There's something, we happen in years, right? In 8 months, not even 8 months, 7 months ago, when we had high inflation rate, either you buy a house or you buy a car in America. It's the same interest rate, right? You're looking at about 9% in interest rate. So pick a poison, which one you want. So something happening in China too, as well as affecting it. But don't panic, just chill, just relax. If you're investing in the long term, gains will come. No gains comes without the pain sometimes, folks. So keep an eye. We got to get 665 is the key magic number to see if we break out on this. Once we breakout, it's a confirmation of uptrend. Everything is pointing right now on my chart. I like it, what I see. And let's recap on Wednesday and see what we have going on. I won't be surprised, folks. I won't be surprised. Mark my word. I won't be surprised. We're going to test of 665. We will do some rejection on that, or we're going to break or hold 665. Here we come this week. Hey, folks, thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys had a good day, and I hope you guys have a good week. Um, and thank you for watching my video. I always support you guys. I really appreciate you always supporting, commenting, and putting the like button, smashing the like button. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much, and have a good day and the rest of the week of trading. Thank you.